Look now, while we have a moment, let's take a look at our 5 starters for each team. You take a look at the visiting team, and so as we get set to watch this visiting team here, what are your thoughts, guys? She gets that one. WNBA semifinals, and it's single elimination. What are your thoughts on this format, fellas?
I absolutely love it, Blake. The intensity in these games is second to none. And after tonight, one team will go home and one will advance. Talk about postseason pressure.
I'm with you, Tim. I'm a sucker for do-or-die games. It's certainly challenging for coaches and players, but isn't that part of the excitement? And I think that excitement is what fuels our passionate WNBA.
Basket counts.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Ryan. Rebound, effort.
Now here's Wilson. And too long on the shot.
She should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on it.
Here's Smith. For the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
What muscle from Smith, able to push away the defense and still score.
Ionescu outside. Great D that time from Melissa Smith.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
To the wing, right side. Westbrook. First shot, first basket. She is out of the block shot.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
Pass to Ionescu. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. And it's Queen with the foul. That's the first foul of the game. To end the run. And it's laid up and in by Wilson.
So much improvement in terms of passing the ball for Dalton. She came into the league at about an assist per game, and she has tripled that rate.
Blocking foul called on Asia Wilson. First personal foul, team's first. First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Gets it to go from downtown.
First personal foul.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
They match that effort at the defensive end. Look out.
Now here's Gambage. Pass to Wilson. Faked in off the glass.
Wilson.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Here's Davis.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that. A terrible turnover.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ionescu left side. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Nice take. He's staying aggressive with this game. Very much up in the air. Such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Clark. Here's Gambage. Covered by Smith. Gambage with the bucket.
An attentive player who sees the floor well. Clark really understands how to distribute the rock.
Here's Goddess. Nice work on the boards, paying off at the basket.
Way to crash the offensive glass. pass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
It's Cambage, high post. Smith is there. Nice shot by Cambage.
Torching defense down low. You know, Cambage can also switch it up and step outside. That's what I call versatility. Took advantage of some body here there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Tries it from 9. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed right around the rim.
The 3 is up. Rebounded by Davis. Here's Goddess. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. 3-point play opportunity.
Murphy, one shot.
And here's Ionescu. Tipped away. Fast break, here they come. Up the floor.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Now here is Ionescu. Pass to Dolson. Ionescu. Here's Clark. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cambage. No problem on the close range jumper.
Great work by Cambage, standing at 6'8". It's not too far for her to go from rebounder to scorer.
Left side Atkins. A quick look, no good that time. Pass to Goddess. Shot on the wing. Now Westbrook. There's the triple. Now here's Smith. Green with the ball. Covered by Ionescu. Tries yet again. And the jumper is on the mark.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
2 minutes remaining.
Ionescu outside. Down low. Dolson covered by Goddess. Here's Clark. That's it. And she found her races out. Now 1 for 2.
Well, the defense has to be better because around the rim, Clark will burn you with her refined skill set.
Ionescu. That's miss number 3 for her. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Smith with it. Now guarded by Dolson. It's a 3 ball. Score the basket. Third after 5 shots.
Well, I mean, it is still early, but they're getting pummeled on the glass.
They've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboards. These second chance buckets are killing them.
And Brian, I want to see more effort.
Me too.
Seconds team foul. In for Omaha, De'Erica Hamby, Julie Allen.
To the paint. Cambage. And she takes it into the layup off a very nice feed.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys. Her shooting percentage is through the roof right now. What a great start to this game.
One shot.
Alemán with it. And she's going for the hoop here. And then Liz Cambage with the dunk.
You know, Blake, it's hard to decide which was better, the pass, the The catch or the slam?
I don't think there's any wrong answer to that question. Sensational alley-oop.
Way to avoid the question.
Yeah, come on, Blake. Stop avoiding the question, all right? But hey, you want to know there's a team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Pass to Dolson. Alemán with it. Camby outside. And here's Cambage. 6 to shoot. No luck on that one. Good D by Melissa Smith. To the wing on the left. From downtown. It's rebounded by Liz Cambage. Alemán. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. They lead by 13. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic for the first as the second quarter gets underway.
Really hard work being put in from the glass by them from the get-go.
Yeah, everyone's done a great job boxing out for them here, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
And it's Queen with the foul. That's foul number 2 for her. Here's Alemán. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Here's Queen. Buries it from three-point range.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Camby outside. Cambage over Smith. That one rolling around and rims out. Pass to Goddess. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field, and she's taking 6 shots.
Well, you pay so much attention to Smith, you can see why that's a huge plus for this team. It can open up things for others.
Outside, Atkins. Can't nail the jumper.
A solid performance inside. So their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone. Now the coaches, they clearly don't like what's going on there, and they want to talk things over.
And why wouldn't they talk things over? I mean, really, you have to take a time out there and try to think the way some of the opponents will better.
Pass to Cambage. Olsen covered by Goddess. Now here's Dolson. Not a lot of room. Just 5 on the clock. There's the call on Goddess. That's her first foul.
Second team foul.
We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Inside. And Liz with the slam.
A potent player, even without the ball in her hands. Cambage knows where to be on the basketball court at all times.
Queen misses.
They're really struggling with fouls. It's still early, but one more foul and they're over the limit already.
Third team foul.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you, for your health, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea. Pass to Cambage. And Cambage throws it down.
When she's going, no one lights up the scoreboard like Liz Cambage. That 53-point game she had back in 2018, it set the WNBA single-game mark.
That's really good.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been outstanding from behind the arc.
Clark outside. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
With how much pride Clark has, you just knew she'd come back with a trade of her own.
Here's Queen. Hold that shot a little left, but the bounce goes her way. Ionescu. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Outside Atkins. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Campbell. It doesn't go for her. Good D by Melissa Smith.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a pretty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Here's Ionescu. And she's going for the alley-oop. And this campaign throws it down.
Gotta appreciate how Ionescu reads the defense. Terrific job of finding the open teammate there.
Pass to Westbrook. The three. And Clark pulls it down. That's tipped. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. The shot off that time. Now Westbrook. 10 points for her. And Davis drops in the tray.
They're hovering above, right around 50% of the game in three-pointers, but they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Pass to Clark. Atkins. 5 to shoot. 8 feet out. Oh, Melissa Smith with the rejection.
Terrific anticipation from Smith, getting strong positioning. You know, she shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The left wing watches it. Missed it. Shooting 50% at 3 for 6.
Now they're over to the limit. A lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, and they might end up picking up a lot of free throws. So by no means a volume scorer, Clark a winning player, an all-defensive team member with multiple rings.
And it's Queen with the foul. That's her third foul so far. Only situation in effect, so we'll head to the line. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the line.
Well, when all else fails, getting to the charity stripe can really be a great way to change the momentum in a game.
Let you regroup, stops the clock.
Queen. It's rebounded by Liz Cambay. It's stolen by Queen. From deep. Will not drop through. That miss puts her at 6 for 10. Now here's Ionescu. He has 6. Campage inside. Covered by Goddess. Add the basket to her impressive total. That brings her to 10 of 14. From deep three-point range, Queen misses. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. Now here's Ionescu. Queen covering. Here's Clark. Misses the three. Pass to Davis. Here's the three. It's good from long range.
She's really getting it going from downtown. That's her second three-pointer here in the second quarter after having none in the first.
Here's Wilson. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Orchestrating the offense. It's what Ionescu excels at, the ability to make everybody around her better.
Queen misses.
Yeah, I'll tell you, her three-point shot has looked pretty bad here in the second half. She's trying to shoot her way out of this slump, but I think she's got to give it a rest and try something else.
Great job taking advantage of the steal and getting easy points in transition.
Just how you brought up. Great defensive work and aggressive play in the open court.
A defense leading to offense.
And it's Queen with the foul. That will get her fourth foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line. She's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2020's #1 draft pick. Sabrina Ionescu is an exciting talent, a dynamic young player that can pretty much do it all.
Both good at the line. Green with the ball. He's got 15. Pass to Westbrook. Goddess. Defended by Cambage. Now Davis. Launches a three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 shooting night.
Man, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. Hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Pass to Wilson. Back to Ionescu. Here's Wilson. Clock at 4. And they turn it over. Stepped on the line that time.
Julie Allen.
They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Queen. And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Starting to pull away here. They're putting some points up.
Yeah, this one's threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Alema. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And she drops in the layup off the glass.
She has been fantastic this quarter, and it's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the opponent's lead right here.
Davis misses. Pass to Wilson. It'll count. She's off on that one. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
16. The visiting team, 44. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your squad.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Cambage is putting in work in this one.
Well, in a game this important, we knew they were going to need a big performance from her. And in that first half, she delivered.
But here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So she's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Smith outside. Out to the left wing. This one for 3. Westbrook can't hit. Wilson outside. To the left side wing. Alicia Clark on the wing. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Moves well without the ball. Clark's pretty good at losing her defender and making them pay.
Pass to Davis. And here's Westbrook. From the arc. And Clark pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D. Because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And for Charlotte, Odyssey Sims.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Ionescu outside. To the inside. Wilson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Goddess. That 3 off the mark.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
Back to Cambage. Over Sims. A nice shot by Cambage.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and get back into this game.
And it was their defense, just as much as their offense, that served as the catalyst and allowed them to put this run together.
What a display.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 and 4 to start the third quarter.
jump.
Yes, we've seen it before. Cambage can flush it. The Australian gets up.
And the basket is good.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Pass to Dolson. Cambage. Shot from the wing. Alyssa Smith grabs a miss.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially open.
Here's Westbrook. Green hits from beyond the arc.
Look at the defense. They got to talk to each other. Clearly, they are not getting out there on the three-point attempt.
Clark left side. They get it back. The kick out to Ionescu. Goes up again. Cambage. Good.
Cambage.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Ionescu. Cambage. Rebounded by Davis.
That's a quality look right there, just a little off with her release.
Yeah, that has her shaking her head. I mean, no way around it. That's a tough miss.
Shot's good by Smith.
Tracking down a look. You like how Smith doesn't just wait for the shot to come to her.
Now here's Ionescu. He's covered closely. Here's Wilson. The 17-footer goes down.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
That one goes. Count it.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Pass to Dolson. And stolen by Goddess. Liz Cambage with a steal. Ionescu outside. Now here's Dolson. Here's Cambage. Yep, that one goes.
With the ability to overpower a number of defenders, Cambage gives her team an edge around the rim.
Out to the wing. Here's Westbrook. Cams the shot from the wing.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last three buckets have come by way of an assist.
And she lobs up toward the rim.
Picture perfect, Allie. You gotta love it.
A little surprised she didn't go for the big slam. I guess it works just the same.
You nailed it, Tim. 2 points is 2 points. And look, it almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power. You don't always have to flush it down.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she can work for a better shot than that.
She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night.
Team's first. Third team.
And the first one falls for her.
A true international star. Born in England, playing for Australia, playing all around the world, Liz Cambage has perfected her craft to become one of the best players in the entire world.